Hi there again, guys. It hasn't been nearly as long this time between this video and the last video as it was between the last video and the video before that. So we're on a roll here. So I'm making a video today because I am pissed. So pissed. Okay. One of the first videos I made was on how creativity is a hard thing. It is hard being a creative person because you're always going to have people judging you. There's always going to be somebody who's going to nitpick every single thing you do just because they can and they like to do it. And they like to see you seethe with anger. And that's where I'm going with today. So I've been trying to write music since I started to learn to play guitar because it's a lot easier to go along with chords and just pop out a melody from there and just figure it out. And that's what I've been doing. So anybody else out there who writes music, you know, especially when you first start out, writing music is hard. Writing songs is hard. Getting lyrics right is hard. Getting your lyrics right with a melody is hard. Now matching up lyrics, melody, and chords is hard. And rhythm is hard. And everything is freaking hard, okay? This is more about my sister than anything else. So my sister, love her to death, is like, we need to like write music and be awesome and start a band with us. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's do this. Bam, fist bump. Yeah, music, writing, band, awesomeness. Now, none of you really know my sister, but getting involved is not her thing. Now, one of the things that absolutely pisses her off is when I first started playing guitar, I wrote one song, and I had a lot of fun with writing that song, and that song was about pushing my ex-boyfriend off of a whaleboat into the mouth of an awaiting whale. It was hilarious. Everybody loved it because of its hilarity. Hilarity ensues, everybody's happy. Well, my sister came home back to my parents' house one time, and she was all like, I want to write a song. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I have these lines. And I'm like, okay. So we started working out chords and stuff to these two lines, and then she went back home, and anytime she came back, I was like, Maggie, let's work on this song. Let's work on this song. You gave me a bone. I'm trying to chew it up here. Don't give me a bone and then expect to take that bone back. And that's exactly what she tried to do. Because the thing is, then she did not want to work on it at all. So I took those two lines and wrote the rest of the song. Now that pissed Maggie off beyond belief. She's like, well, those were two lines and I had meaning with those lines and I just can't believe you did that. Anytime I play it, she gets pissed off because she's all like, and she starts insulting me. She's like, well, really, you're just a horrible singer and you really shouldn't be singing those. That would sound so much better if I was singing it. And I'm like, well, that's your problem, isn't it? Now last night, the thing is, since I've been writing music for a little bit, now it's starting to come easier. Okay, I'm still not the best songwriter in the world, but it's starting to come easier. So I have been writing multiple songs as of late. I get them started, go on to something else, get inspiration for one, helps me get inspiration for another one. It's all happy hunky-dory. So I tried playing them for my sister last night. And for the most part, she kind of likes my songs. For the most part, you know. Except for that she's all like, well, it'd be so much better if you just didn't do that. I'm like, okay, what do you mean? I don't know, you just, basically is her reaction anytime I play a new song for her. Any goddamn time. But she keeps on saying, why don't you play your songs for me? Okay, drives me up the wall. So I tried playing them for her yesterday. And the first one I played, she's like, I don't like it. I don't think the strumming and she was a little bit, she just said she didn't like it. So I asked her what she didn't like about it. She's like, well, maybe it's the strumming pattern with the chorus. Maybe it just doesn't work with the chorus, or the chorus doesn't work with the strumming pattern, or I just don't like it. Really goddamn helpful, especially because that one, I really like that one, okay? I worked hard on that one. It's still not quite done, but I like it. It's my song, mine. So I play another one for her. I'm like, she's totally gonna like this one. She's gonna dig this one. She might be all like, oh, so what's happening that you wrote this song? That's what I figured she was gonna do. I get through and she wants me to hand her the lyrics. And she's like, that's seriously what you're saying? There was one line in there. Yes, it's redundant. The line is, what doesn't kill you can't make you die. Now, yes, I put it in there as a little bit of a comicality type of thing, right there. So like, well, duh, that's obvious, duh. But it kind of goes along with what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you can't make you die. If it's just a little thing that you're suffering from, it's not going to kill you unless you make it kill you. Unless you make it destroy you. That is the point of that line. And she harassed me about it. That's the thing, is she picked that line. No commentary on the rest of the song. Nothing else, just that line that she decided she had to harass me about. And that was not done yet. And of course, I'm trying to work on it now. That's my problem, is I'm trying to work on that song. And I just keep on seething with anger over her reaction to it. And I am just fed up with people and their attitudes about my creativity. She wants to be involved in the songwriting process. She tells me she wants to write songs. She tells me she wants to work with me on writing songs. But she will not get involved. I talked to her about my song. She's like, oh, well, this would make a really nice duet. No, it wouldn't, because it's mine. You're not touching it, is my thing now, because I am fed up with her. And what I'm tired of, what I am the most tired of, is people trying to force me to play for them. Instead of letting me come to terms with it and letting me decide I feel like playing for them. It is my music. It is my right to decide that. But when I want to play it, nobody wants to listen. When I don't want to play it, everybody thinks they want to listen until they actually hear it, and then it turns out they didn't want to listen anyway. And I am fed up with it. So there's my rant. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just going to edit this video in the privacy of my apartment and continue to seethe with anger over how much I am mad about stupid stuff. And I'll see you next time.